Pregnancy is a tough journey for women, and childbirth is not even easy. And the least a man can do is to be supportive. Imagine being in labor and your husband shows up to where you are, the hospital you are in, with his friend. They didn't just come together, they came with TV and Xbox. They set it up, started playing game while you were busy trying to push out his child. How would that make you feel? Let's have a look at this video.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What? Get your ass on, boy.
Some men never grow up. They forever remain a child. They forever remain a boy. What they just did is very insensitive. Pregnancy is a vulnerable state for women. It is a difficult journey for women. And the least a man can do, like I said, is show support, be supportive. How is he being supportive by doing that? What he's doing is rubbishing that woman, because that woman is obviously in pain and you're busy playing game and acting like it's none of your business. There's so many ways you can show support. With his action, he just told her that he cares less. Child delivery is not a walk in the park. Women lose their lives in the process, but it's the way men treat it like it's nothing serious. And this video shows that. I doubt if this man truly cares about his wife and how she feels, because if he truly does care about her, he wouldn't have done what he did. He is supposed to be by her. He's supposed to motivate her. Tell her things that will make her go through that journey seamlessly. I know it's not possible to go through the journey seamlessly, but there are things people will tell you, encouraging words. No, he chose to play game and do the gaming with his friend. She was actually waiting in her room to get into the labor room, and he was busy playing the game with his friend. Let's have a look at the comment section. Some people don't see anything wrong with what he did, while some people are against it. Let's start off with this comment. He brought a friend into the room where his wife was waiting to give birth to his child to play on his Xbox. Huge red flag. Labor can take hours. He's there with her. Let him enjoy the last few gaming moments he will have for a while. Does that even make sense? So he's there to enjoy the moment while she goes through the pain for the moment. I don't know. Does this comment make sense? Better alone than in a toxic relationship. If a man does this when you're in labor, you really think he's going to be helping you with the kid? This is another angle to look at it from. If that man didn't see the need to be there with you at that vulnerable state that you need him most, what makes you think he's going to be there for you when the kid or when the child comes out? What he just displayed shows he does not really care about that woman, how she feels, her fears. Do you think it's easy for women to go into labor room? We all have fears. Women, we all have fears. So the man doesn't care about her fears. So what makes you think he's going to be there for the child when the child comes out? This is a good point. As a man, huge red flag. Can only imagine how lonely she felt, basically going through this while he's playing game. Well, at least he's present. When I was in the hospital with cancer, I only had a 20% chance of survival, and he complained that he had to mow the lawn alone at home. Just imagine. Wow. Ladies, we have to be careful of the kind of man we get into relationship with. They need to have humanity. Humanity. Some men don't have that in them. I understand labor can take long and he might be bored, but bringing his friend and an Xbox is rude. It is very rude. Childish and obnoxious. He could rather play games on his phone or read book. Imagine the woman. That's true. He felt the need to carry the TV. TV is big. Came with Xbox and also came with his friend. And they were busy playing it while the woman was on the bed waiting to go into the labor room. I feel for her. It's obviously a lonely journey for her. If she was happy with it, this video wouldn't have been made. What is he supposed to do? This is a man asking, I think. Administer her the meds. He's there in case she needs something from a nurse, and he has brought something to kill time with. That's a good man. How is he a good man? So he's concerned about only when she needs something from the nurse. What about the process? What about moral support? No, it's none of his business. Oh, because she's a woman, she's a superhero. She can handle it. The way some men reason baffles me sometimes. Someone replied and said, come on now, why would he invite his friend to witness the most intimate, vulnerable thing a woman can ever go through? She's literally pushing out a human with her bottom. I don't know, honestly. Please, we just have to be careful of the kind of men we get into the relationship with. I really can't wrap my head around this, and also the fact that we have some people in the comment section seconding this. They think it's normal. How is this normal?
I just feel like you could have been nicer to me.
Oh my gosh, well I feel like you could have done 80 more things today than you did. I feel like I woke up and I cleaned our room, I did our bed, I cleaned the sheets, I did the laundry, I put your clothes away, I come in the kitchen, nothing's done. So I do everything. Then I make you breakfast, then I get the baby ready, then I get myself ready. And what do, Michael? You just tell me I could have been nicer. That seems pretty nice to me. And you thought I was pretty nice last night. Super nice. Woo!
Damn.
To me, that woman sounds like a frustrated woman, a woman that is done. She's ready to pack up and leave. Because from the way the conversation went, I think he has not been assisting at home. She's been the one bending over to make sure things are done in the house. I think the most he does might be him providing. That's if he's actually providing in the house. Sometimes some men that behave like this don't even provide. The woman will have to provide and still take care of the house chores. So let's see what people are saying in the comment section. That is an exhausted partner that's been carrying all the weight for far too long. I also see the same thing. This comment is coming from a man. Basically, she made the bed, put some washing in, and got herself ready and got the kid ready, and is angry at him for this. Thinks the word owes her something. Just imagine. I'm pretty sure he skipped the part where she said she made him breakfast. Him that woke up, what has he done? What did he do? She did everything and also made him breakfast. What did he do? Of course, she's his slave. He got married to her to serve him. That's what the answer is. And according to the men, some of the men in the comment section, she's doing her job. And this person replied, so if it's not a big deal, he could have done all this by himself. True. If you think what she did is not valuable, if you think she hasn't done enough, then he should have done it. He should have done it. If you think it's not too much, why is she complaining? The man should have done it. Probably maybe make breakfast for himself. Why did he have to wait for her to make breakfast for him? This one said, she is married to my husband who think that to go to work is enough. She's just comparing this man to her husband. A lot of men think that way. Once they provide, that is it. Providing is the ultimate. Once they provide for you, they've done the most for you. That's what they think. And that's what they believe. It's sad because this woman's problem is the same as 90% of women. That is true. She has 2 children instead of 1, including her husband and a husband. The husband is supposed to be a partner, but he automatically made himself a child. Honestly, she's a big red flag. Just imagine. This is coming from a man. I see what I mean. She do normal things. He calls it normal things. If those things are normal, why is the man not doing it? She do normal things and still eat tough on you. She needs to stop complaining and be more nice. She's not genuine. Like, this man is sick. He must be high on something. This one replied and said, he must do normal things too. Maybe she can't be nicer because she needs help and a functional partner, not another son. True talk. This particular comment, this man is obviously sick in the head, but he's saying the truth. He has spoken for a lot of men with this comment he left. This is what he said. Yeah, so she's doing her job and wants a pat on the back. Did you hear that? She is doing her job. So men expect women to do everything because to them, it is our job. Anything that has to do with the house, it is our job. And it explains why the man didn't want to assist, and it explains why some men don't feel the need to assist, because they feel like, I'm doing my part by providing. So anything that has to do with the child or the children or the house, it's your job. And do not expect me to assist because I'm not willing to do that. Imagine if that man was providing and also taking care of himself alone. Like, he provides, and when he comes home, he cooks for himself, he cleans after himself, he does things for himself. Then we can accept that up to an extent. No, they don't do that. They mostly provide and add themselves to the number of children that woman has, by so doing increasing the workload for her. Someone replied the comment and said, correct. That's how the world works. You got paid or get pat on the back and said thanks for doing good things. So she's saying it's either you pay her or you give her a pat at the back, because she's doing something good, but she's not getting paid. We all know that. And she's not even getting the thank you that she deserves. We don't even want the thank you. We want him to assist. We want the men to assist. I bet if your friend help you with the car or moving to another house, they expect something similar. True. Normally you learn this in school. This is correct social behavior. You went to school, she's asking. Because that is how the world works. It's either someone is telling you thank you or they're paying you for your service. But men feel so entitled to women's labor. In their head, oh, she's my wife, so whatever she does, I deserve it. They feel so entitled, and most of them don't feel the need to assist. They just hold on to the part that they are providers. And this explains why a lot of people are having issues in their marriage currently, because men are working and making men useless. If you felt all you could do was provide and the woman you're with in that relationship is not providing, what does that make you? A useless person. What do you think about that? Have you ever experienced that before? What is the reason behind that action? Why do some men do that? I know someone that does that. And I think the reason why some men do that is, number one, they don't want to be caught with one particular girl. They're just trying to be careful so that the other girl or the other person, the other woman they might be with, don't see you. That man might just be cheating on you if he does this. Secondly, maybe he's not proud of you. He's not happy of the fact that he's in a relationship with you. Maybe he feels ashamed of you. That's what I think, because this action does not make sense to me. You're a grown man. You are walking on the street with your wife or your woman. Are you not supposed to walk side by side? Why are you in front walking so fast like you're by yourself and you expect her to catch up? Like I said, I think it's either he's cheating, he doesn't want people to know the both of you are together, so the other woman that he's hiding does not get to know, or he's not proud of you, he's ashamed of you. Let me know what you think about this action in the comment section. Have you experienced something like this? Some people are saying that this is what narcissistic men do. I can't really say if people that do that are all narcissistic, but I know some men do this. Let's see what people are saying about this in the comment section. My ex was walking like that when I'm pregnant. It was a red flag. My ex did this all the time, hence the word ex. My partner walks ahead of me because I'm short and he's 6'4" and walk away quicker than me. Someone replied and said, yes, I'm glad you said that. I used to realize I was 15 feet away and stop for her to catch up. So he would just leave you behind if you can't keep up? No, he stops and waits for me and slows down. This one is very different. She said her partner is taller than her. So it's understandable because tall people have longer legs. So when they try to move, they are obviously moving faster than the shorter person because of the fact that their legs are longer. And she also said he waits for her whenever he moves further away from her too much. He waits for her to catch up. This is different, totally different. I also know that some people love to walk fast. They don't know how to walk slowly. That is also different. But when you have a man that intentionally walks away from you all the time, he's someone to suspect. He has some dirty things he's hiding from you. This is what I think. My ex, who was a narcissist, did it then, would turn around and scream at me for not keeping up with him. Just imagine. No respect, red flag. Of course, it's very disrespectful for someone to treat you that way. My husband do this. Many men do this. I don't think it's necessarily narcissism. My dad is like that as well. He's the sweetest and most caring man I know. But when it comes to working as a family, he's in his own world. Number one, your father can be a good dad to you, but is your father a good husband to your mother? That's one thing. She's talking about working together as a family. We are talking about working as partners, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. Very different scenario. And then this person replied and said, I don't think it is narcissistic, but it is disrespectful. Obviously, it is disrespectful. Then she replied and said, true, we've called out my dad for it many times, tease him with it by waiting to see how long it would take him to notice. My parents are older now and my mom is slower. They walk arm in arm now. So what changed? 30 years now, my husband works like that. I used to get angry. Girl, it's okay if you got angry because you're supposed to get angry. That is disrespectful. I used to get angry, but now he's always searching for me because I hide in places and he gets mad. He's not narcissistic. He's the Lulu. Love him. They are embarrassed by the person they are with. Ego. That was why he said it's either they are embarrassed or they don't want the other person to see the both of you together. It's either they're embarrassed or they're cheating. They would walk beside them like an owner if it made them look good. My ex used to do it. He was full of himself, one-sided, selfish. I got rid of him 2 years ago for constantly texting other women and taking my money. Enough was enough. In this case, the ex was obviously cheating.
I'm not sitting in the back seat. You need to get out. You don't sit in the back seat today. You need to get out. I'm not sitting in the back seat.
Come on, Sam. I know you have to admit it.
But today you're not coming.
It's not gonna be. You sit in the back seat.
Okay, I don't know. I'm married anyway. Do you agree? I mean, we just going somewhere. You act like you gotta sit in the back seat forever. Okay, bye. That's real crazy. Like what?
Entire video has been about boy man boy, how childish some men can be. And this video clip we just watched, that boy did not handle the situation right. I know some of my audience have sons and some of them might support what happened. They might say the mother is in her right. No, very wrong. When you decide to be in a relationship with someone, when you decide to get married to someone, it's between the both of you. It's partnership. Every other person that is not part of that is an outsider, a third party. So you should treat your partner with respect. It's the woman's right, the wife's right to sit in front of that car because they are in partnership. It is marriage. It's about the both of them. I don't know why the woman insisted on sitting in front. It shows she's a very controlling mother-in-law. And I love the way the lady walked away to the other car. So what would have been the situation if they didn't have a second car? How would they have resolved that? The reason why she easily walked away was because they have other cars there. So for me, I don't think what the woman did is right. You cannot want to head your son's marriage and also go back to your house and be the head in your own marriage because you have your own husband. I don't know if the husband is alive or not, but you had a man in your life. You don't want to be sitting in the front seat when you're with your man and then come to your son and also want to sit in front seat. It makes no sense. That mother was very disrespectful if you ask me. See how people are reacting to this video in the comment section. This one said, divorce. Let him marry the mother. Red flag for mom-in-law and husband. It's our marriage. We sit together. My husband would never sit in the back, so neither do I. In Poland, personal culture requires that the mother sits in front. What kind of culture is that? Culture is people's way of life. Who made it? Humans. And mostly what happens is this. People make culture and tradition to suit them. Culture did not come with you when you were created. You met culture. So people before here made culture to suit them, made traditions to suit them. And it changes. It evolves. So if they say so, they should buy their own car. Honestly, people are forgetting that marriage is between two people. I know when you're getting married, you should also consider the family of the spouse you're getting married to. I understand that. And also, you're not just getting married to that person alone, but also to their family. I get all that. But people should learn to respect people. They should learn to respect boundaries. Because what she did, she crossed the boundary. You cannot be demanding to sit in front with your husband and then you come to your son's family and still demanding to sit in front. Where then do you expect the woman to sit? When will the wife ever have the chance to sit in front when everyone is around? No, you don't do that. You don't bully her that way. And she was sounding so entitled. I believe if she had asked nicely, then she would know, okay, she really wants this. Then you can sit in front. But you don't act like it's your right. I understand you're the mom to the son. You have a different relationship with him. We are in business here. We are partners. So you have to respect that. This is my opinion. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Honestly, I would never go in front if my mother-in-law is riding with us just out of respect. That is for you. And this one replied and said, respect. She went to her seat and the mother-in-law was the rudest there. If she wants respect, she could ask in a better way. And Morif is the couple's car and not yours, and not the mother-in-law's car. As women, we're always quick to come online and talk about how bad men are. But we always forget to reflect and ask ourselves the real question, who raised those men? Who raised those boys? That is a valid question. That is a legit question. Who raised those boys? If you raise them badly, they will turn out badly. I know the society is also doing their own part, but if you really want your sons to be good, you need to put in the work when they are very young. And also, I know that it does not always turn out to be that after raising a child, the child will grow up and remain like that. Some children were raised in a good home, but when they go out there and mix with other people, they become something else. Those things happen, but you just have to do your part as a mom and let it be that happened. If you get what I mean. If you would love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch a man regret the fact that he divorced his wife. He actually left his wife to date a Hollywood celebrity, but along the line he got rejected, so he started regretting everything. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and thanks for watching.